is up, you Radical guys and gals out there? It's me, Radical95, here with the newest installation of my Halo 5 map showcase series, MapQuest, the show where I, Radical95, give you, the viewers, a tour of maps fresh out of the works. So, we all know Gladiator in the Halo games, right? Anyone who's played it at least once in custom games does. Myself included back in my days of Halo 4, complete with its claustrophobic octagonal design, with two opposite machine gun turret points that are almost always ignored as the fight's usually in the middle or on either of the, not one, but two easily campable shield door or spawn rooms, and there's practically no reason for those two to be there to begin with, seeing the game mode that the map's usually intended for is basically a one-life Super Fiesta that lasts way more rounds than it needs to. Yeah, this has got to be improved. Which leads us to where we are today. Here's a showcase of my latest creation, simply titled the Coliseum. So without further ado, let's actually boot this thing up and see what lies within this Coliseum. A Radical 195 flavored twist on a classic Halo game mode, which will pretty much get all the Halo boomers to get all pissy at me because it's not the claustrophobic octagonal arena with 2 floors of easily campable spawn rooms protected by nothing more than shield doors that they always play. Like, honestly, what would you much rather? An abandoned Coliseum on an alien world that was abandoned to be reclaimed by nature. Shit. There goes my comparison. Let me try that again. So what would you much rather? This map, a Coliseum set in an alien world that was abandoned and had to be reclaimed by nature ever since the Dewongians that had lived here found a much bigger, flashier Coliseum to use for their battles. Or the octagon with the 2 floors of easily campable spawn rooms that we already have. Yeah, that's what I thought. But without further ado, let's actually get into the showcase of this thing. So, as you were able to see by a little brief flyover I did of the map, which I am doing again right now, the map has a symmetrical layout, for the most part. There are a few things different on either side, but the majority of the layout is pretty much the same. Whatever appears on one side, you can expect to appear on the other, more or less. So let's start here at Blue Spawn. And as we descend down the stairs, there's past our Radical 195 map traditional spawn of BR and frags. As we reach the bottom of the statue, which is slowly being reclaimed by all the vines that are going around it, as nature is once again starting to flourish here. And it is at the base of the statue we find a spawn for a Covenant Carbine. But I'm thinking of sticking with my BR for now. Now, as you descend past the statue, or make a hard right past these columns, and snag the SMG spawn, you have 3 ways where you could go next. You can either take a hard left and go up these stairs to a more natural side of the map, which hosts one of the 3 Stronghold terminals in the Stronghold game mode, and can also be used as a way to flank into the west side of the Coliseum. You could also go up the staircase here, or up those rocks, whatever works for you, or underneath this bridge, and then up these stairs instead. Either way, you'll end up at this area with some potted plants and another statue overlooking another small fountain, which is looking in the direction of a, I would say staircase, but this part of the staircase is obviously completely fucking destroyed. It still kind of functions though. Either way, it'll lead you into the southeast area of the Coliseum. And if those two who don't work your fancy, you could always go down this area and snag the 2 plasma nades that are behind this wooden fence before charging into the arena. Or what's left of it anyway. Whether you be gunning for an objective or just to get at the rocket launcher that spawns on the bottom, and the sniper rifle that spawns up top near an older version of Fubuki's throne, or she gets a front row seat of the action, and as it unfolds. Yeah, this is where I actually shot the screenshot for my teaser for the map that I put up like 2 days ago, and like last night in a group chat I'm a part of. I actually got the screenshot right here on my Xbox Live account still. I figured why not, ever since I found that workaround to being able to upload custom screenshots through the Xbox Console Companion app on PC. Turns out if you take the screenshot, edit it in an external program, and then save the edits over for the original image in that program before or then uploading the image to Xbox Live, you can effectively get custom screenshots in any game, and just by doing that. And boom, you've done it. But anyway, back to the showcase. Yeah, it turns out the area that the sniper rifle spawns next to Fubuki's throne, and where she gets a front row seat to all the carnage, isn't the best spot on the entire map for sniping. That's where the top of all the wreckage in the arena comes in. Believe me, ever since it's been abandoned, it's been through some proper wear and tear, implying that it's never been through any prior. As for how you can get to the top of this area, it's rather simple, actually. Just jump and clamber your way along the ruins. Once you get some proper height on them, of course. Just jump and clamber until you get to the spot. And boom, you pretty much had probably the best view of the whole map. Along with the west and east, these flank routes of the map. And a little bit of the north and south ends too. But if you happen to have snagged the rocket launcher on your way up here, you can ground pound along these destroyed pillars if you want to try and get a better shot off of your rockets on either side. Whether you be coming from blue stuff, had to rain down rockets on red, or if you're coming from red and want to do the same over to the boys in blue. although considering the way the map's laid out, it may be a bit more difficult. And it can and will take you a few tries to get used to. But nonetheless, the option to do so is still there. You can also do it with a sniper if you want, but a rocket launcher, I do believe, is the best weapon to accomplish this task. Especially if they're just charging in through the middle of the arena. Anywho, let's get back up these ramps and go behind one of the two entrances. Considering this is a symmetrical map, no matter which end of the map you're on, then you'll always find a spawn of 2 splinter nades and a suppressor behind the wall that marks the entrance to either side of the arena. And now that we've pretty much explored everything that's inside the arena, let's actually head back out of the arena and probably get the outside a better look. Just let me grab this bolt shot spawn that appears on the halfway point of the stairs up towards Fubuki's throne and the sniper rifle spawn. And as we head back into blue side. Now in blue side, the awaken and descend to lower ground from up here. Or like to get under the bridge and head over to the section with a ruin over on that side, which houses another spawn or a stronghold terminal. You'll have to descend down the skull of what used to be a much bigger creature. That's right. It was more than just Fudas that existed on Dawang. That is before they pretty much killed everything. Pretty much. There is like a couple animals left on the planet, albeit not much. But it turns out if we go inside the skull of this one, we find ourselves a convenient spawn for an energy store that's conveniently placed for our convenience. Conveniently. Or if you so please, you can go under the bridge, just at this dip down here, and snag a spawn for a gravity hammer. If you so please, that is. You don't exactly have to. No one's holding you at gunpoint. But it is a good weapon to have for close quarters. As is the energy sword, but I'm pretty sure you already knew that. Now if you go above the bridge, the weapon spawn that awaits you is a little bit different, as it comes in the form of a needler. Either way, if you're looking for something to escape in the skulls of your enemies with, or a pink porcupine that makes people go floaty if enough of its quills land in them, just go under the bridge or above it, respectively. The same deal over on the west end of the Coliseum. This I originally intended to be a broken bridge that leads into an old castle or something, but I ran out of the budget and it just cuts off here into a blue screen. And now I feel like I should have just used title at the nighttime skybox instead at a parallax with the canvas. I just had to go parallax, didn't I? Of course, it wouldn't be a proper map on Dawang without it being on parallax. That's the name of the canvas, by the way. For the map, I mean. The base map that I used. Anyways, that's besides the point. Let's go up above these ruins and into red side, which as we can see is a little bit different compared to back over on blue. Lots of more construction was done here compared to what nature is already reclaimed on blue side. It has yet to get over here on red. But regardless, we still have the same spawns for covering carbine, 2 frags, and BR. Also, what lies above ground and over here is a bit different compared to over on blue. Though I feel like I said that at least 500 times already. Hey, what the hell's going on with my camera? Oh, there we go. It fixed itself. Yeah, we got two giant flame columns here, or as opposed to these things. Just overall covers. And a nice little aesthetic cover, or to go over the stairwell that descends into the rest of the map from spawn. As for what greets us on right side, it's not necessarily a garden, as much as it is like a miniature temple. But with a main statue to overlook the rest of the outside. Along with some bricks here that were likely going to be made into another statue or something. But that was before his Coliseum got abandoned for a much bigger, flashier one with more deaths at the shit. Regardless, you will find the energy source spawn for her red side hidden within said bricks, on which you can take with you as you go along on the edge here, and go in from the west side of Coliseum, or back around into mid, or whatever you want to do with this thing. I don't know. I'm not you. I'm only me. You see? Yeah, you see. Also, a little bit of a different thing we got going on between this side and back over on blue, is that we actually have some proper guardrails here. Over on blue, you just fall right off if you're not careful. That and the drop-off works a bit different. Instead of it being a giant monster skull only you descend down, we have a proper staircase. Regardless, the weapon spawns you can pick up as you make your way into the natural side over on blue, who remain the same. Gravity hammer on the bottom, and needler on the top. Anywho, with that being said, I guess it about does it for the showcase of a Radical 195 flavored twist on a classic Halo game mode. If you want to download this map for any reason whatsoever, or like if your friends ask you if you have Coliseum, you can say, yes, indeed I do have Coliseum. Let me put it on right now. And want to treat the boys to something a little bit different than what they're used to. The instructions to do so will be conveniently listed in the description below for your convenience. Conveniently! Note to self, stop doing that. Anywho, if you want to check out wait, I already said if you want to check out the map for any reason whatsoever, see the download instructions in the description. What I meant to say was, if you happen to like this video, then prove it! Drop a like! If this happens to be the first video on my channel you're seeing, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you always be alerted when new videos like this one get released. But the channel notifications are on. Put the bell up here, that the subscribe button, and then boom! Now get channel notifications. Not only will it help me as a YouTuber, but you'll be happy it did. Also, if you know someone else that might like this video as much as you did, then hell, why not share them with the community play share button down below? Anyway, until next time, this is Rack195 signing off. Peace and out.